And I'm back again, Mr. Influenced, here with another video. This video is gonna be explaining why Bitcoin is not a bubble. I'm sure many of you guys have seen this guy's face before. This is Grant Cardone. He's all over Instagram, social media. He just made a video on how he made $1.6 million with Bitcoin. I skipped past it, and I just want to show you guys something that he said yesterday that really got me to appreciate him. First of all, the way he made this 1.6 million is he was going somewhere to a state to speak, and the company was offering to pay him instead of 50K, Bitcoin at the time was $500. They offered to pay him 100 Bitcoin. The man he is, he accepts anything that has value, so he said yes. Basically later on, he just told his manager, whatever, to sell about, I think, 20 Bitcoin to cover the costs of jet fuel and all that stuff, because this guy just flies private jets all the time and all that stuff. So he covered business expenses, which is normal. And now he's still holding the 80 Bitcoin or whatever, and it's now worth $1.6 million. Now, he said something very interesting, and I cannot love him more for this. Just listen to this and what he has to say.
And why I invest in hard properties in real estate, why I'm so committed to being in real assets. The third reason that I invested in Bitcoin, and I think should be a really important and the most interesting conversation that people should be having about all the cryptos, whether it's Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever the other 1,300 are. But most importantly, crypto as a currency. Do we understand any currency that we accept? I mean, do we really? I mean, why is everybody so baffled at the crypto thing? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. Do you really know where any of your currencies are? You take cash every day. Every day you take cash, whether it's $1, $10, $50, $1 million. You take money every day with no real idea of the value. Now, before you say, "Well, yeah, I know what it's worth," it says it on the bill, 20 bucks. Pesos, rubles, a pound, a euro.
They've been around.
Argentine money. I don't know what that money is down there. Shows you how ignorant I am. Or cash. What is it worth today? My daughter, my 8-year-old daughter, asked me just yesterday. She says, "Papa, how can a piece of paper be worth anything?" And then she says, "It doesn't make any sense."
Does it?
I said, "What do you mean, baby?" She's like, "The $20 bill isn't any different than the $50 bill, isn't any different than the $100 bill. It doesn't make any sense that adults put different values on pieces of paper." And I'm like, "You got me on that one, bud. You got me on that one." Because the truth is, that money, the money in my pocket, I don't have any money on me right now, but the money in your pocket is only worth what you and I agree it's worth. Same thing with cryptos. So check it out. With a bit of a difference, okay, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, what Wall Street, manufactures in their casino. They sit in their laboratory, manufacture a derivative, an ETF, a mutual fund, a bond, treasury bill, some bullshit manufactured idea, and they say, "Oh, it's worth this. Snapchat's worth this piece of paper." They distribute or disseminate this piece of paper. They convince the world to purchase it at that value, and then the world, through trading back and forth, determines, based on the volume and activity, what the value of that piece of paper is. How's that any different than anything else? Oh, except for one thing. See, with cryptos, there is really no middleman. I mean, there is a bit of a middleman called this miner, right? And there's this way to track in a ledger, lots of ledgers that would then come up with, oh yeah, Grant Cardone owns that currency. Now, you and I still have to decide what that's worth today. This morning we woke up and that Bitcoin in my examples, worth 19,400 by 11 o'clock this morning. It was worth $19,900. Somebody was saying they wanted to pay more to get it, and somebody was saying at this price I'll sell it. So look, don't get all super like complicated on the deal. You know, if you drive through a city in your town, you're going to see a bank on every street corner. It goes to show you how much money there is in money. You hear what I'm saying? Why is there a Wells Fargo, a Bank of America, a City National on every street corner in the world? What do? They take your money. They literally don't pay you anything for holding your money. They convert your money to digits. How's that different than any of the cryptos? They convert it to digits. I'm telling you, you give them $100 grand a day and go back tomorrow and try to get that $100 grand.
Hell no, you're not getting it back.
They didn't keep your money. They converted your money to a digit. You understand what I'm saying? Or Wall Street. Go to New York City and go into the Goldman Sachs building. These people, they make casinos look like playgrounds. Okay, they build multi-billion-dollar businesses. These are capitalists off of manufactured ideas. Cryptocurrency could disrupt one of the biggest and oldest problems.
The biggest transfer of wealth.
On this planet. The ability to move currency. You know, in the old days, it used to be I trade my donkey for my chicken, or my chicken for my donkey, or your donkey, right? The currency was originally just a simple way to trade my chicken, get some money, and go buy a donkey. And it used to be coins, and the coins got too heavy, and then they went to a paper, and then when the paper for a while was backed by the golds and the silvers and the things, the real assets, and then back in the 70s, I guess that was removed. The gold standard no longer backs the dollar. Dude, what's that piece of dollar worth? What's that dollar worth?
Nothing.
All we know for sure is it's worth so little that the bank takes it and converts it to a digit. They don't even want the paper. Okay? Stocks are worth even less. Go to Bank of America. Say, hey, I want to borrow money to buy your Bank of America stock. No, won't do it.
You guys get the point. All those people saying that Bitcoin is a bubble. First of all, any bubble that happened in the past, the internet bubble, whatever bubble that happened, was all controlled by banks and hedge funds. You know what the difference with Bitcoin is? There's no banks and hedge funds involved. We own Bitcoin. Bitcoin is owned by us. Now, after saying that, let's look at this chart. Bitcoin, since the beginning of last year, from $960 to about $20K. 2018, if we see the same type, and the word really started getting out there like over here. Like when I was getting in at 1,700, this is where I was getting in before all this craziness started. So let's just say from there, we could see a $400,000-$500,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2018 if stuff goes as how it's going now, with the same amount of people finding out. And it doesn't work like that. It goes faster as it gets higher. You know what I mean? This is the biggest transfer of wealth in history. Now, I hope that helped you guys, some of you guys, realize that Bitcoin is most definitely not a bubble. You know what I mean? Like, the stocks and the banks are a bubble. You know, like, why doesn't CNN speak about that? Because they're scared of it. The banks are scared. The government is scared. We're taking money into our own hands, getting rid of the middleman. That's how it should have been since the start, since we started trading. Trading has been around for many, many years. Just like this guy said, trading pigs for cows. Yeah, there was no middleman there. You would go, you would find your buyer and or the person that would want to trade with you, and then you would talk it out, and there you go. Same thing with this. We value Bitcoin at whatever value we want to value it at. If I don't want to sell a Bitcoin at 18K because I'd rather sell it at 500K, I'm going to do that. You're not going to stop me. I just won't sell it. And there's a limited supply. We know how much Bitcoin there is. The mining of Bitcoin gets halved every so often. I don't know exactly how often. But this just shows you, like, this max supply is staying like that. And 4 million coins are lost, supposedly are lost from hacks and just people losing Bitcoin back in the day. So yeah, Bitcoin is most definitely not a bubble. We have a market cap of 609 billion total. You know what the best thing is? It's not just Bitcoin. Because if they say that Bitcoin's in a bubble, then everything would be in a bubble. But none of this is controlled by banks and hedge funds. So you can't look at it that way. Every bubble that happened in the past was because of banks and hedge funds. If it wasn't for those people, that wouldn't happen, because people just wouldn't allow that to happen. We control it. There's too much demand. There's way too much demand for a bubble to burst. And the best thing is, people that are fighting about Bitcoin then look into all these other cryptocurrencies and they're like, oh, this is a whole lot different than I just thought. It's not just the virtual coin. There's a whole lot of different coins out there that have different purposes. And in the future, a lot of this we will see in our daily life, like iCloud storage, the DNA thing that I just went past. Yeah, there's just so much different stuff. If you guys want to check out the full video to this, I'll leave a link in the description. Let me know what you guys think about this and all this CNN talk about Bitcoin being a bubble and stuff like that. I personally am not even worried about it. The only thing I'm worried about is some serious regulations. But honestly, there's ways to get around that. I'll honestly, for this crypto world, I'll move to a country that allows it, because this is the future. This is not some bullshit. This is not some bubble. This is legit, like, the future of money, the biggest transfer of wealth of all time. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Leave a comment in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you guys know whenever I make a new video. I'll have either one more video coming out today or two more, depending on what topics I come across. I know there was a few videos I wanted to do, but like right now it's just like whatever I really have on my mind is what I speak. I don't do any planning before these videos. That's why most of them are not like, I can make you guys videos about technical analysis and all this stuff, but I prefer to like talk and read as we go and learn together, you know what I mean? Also, if you guys have any ICOs that are worth checking out, leave a link in the description. Leave your referral code. I don't care if it's there. I'll let you guys make some money too. Yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.